We are live from Boston for an Eastern Conference contest with the Celtics. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. This game is part of the travel schedule for Milwaukee. A superb ball club playing a great brand of basketball. #1 record right now in the NBA.
And there is no team who wants to take on this group right now. They've been playing terrific ball during this win streak.
Yeah, they've garnered a lot of attention here. It's been an amazing run coming together. And as we know, just playing unselfish basketball goes a long way for a winning team.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Yeah, people who saw this game got their money's worth, and it was fitting that they split the season series, given the enormous talent level on both sides.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Now here's Tatum, following the miss by Giannis.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
From deep three-point range, and Tatum pulls it down.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Now here's Smart. 5 on the clock. Tatum with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Outside on Kumbo. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And if he's that close, Giannis is going to say good night. He's going to cash that in.
And here's Brown outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt. And teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer. And if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it. And now in his 14th NBA season, just 1 All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
And it's Brown missing. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Well, David, thank you. We'll be looking for the defensive-minded approach coming in, Greg.
I like that they're focused on getting stops. Gives them the opportunity to turn that defense into offense.
And let's see how good they can be in transitions to get out and try to find some easy ones.
You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And, you know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just 1 All-Star game, but Jrue's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Tatum's shot is off. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Middleton. Banked in off the glass.
That is tough. Watching Middleton find some kind of shooting window there and then knocking it down.
Seconds left to play in the first quarter. The kick out to Brown. Horford trying to free himself up. Brown, good. Brown's got 5 now.
And you gotta respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. And he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Outside, Horford. Pass to Tatum. With 1 on the clock. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
And so the first quarter.
Please give a big round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Back to Brogdon. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Bucks trail by 6. Outside, Crowder. Into the lane. And Crowder slams it in.
Don't see that much from Crowder. Off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Well, he's one of the more popular players in the NBA in terms of fan support. They just love Blake Griffin's charisma.
In the corner, Crowder with it. Out to Carter. Bucks passing it around. Pass to Portis. Here's Ingles. 4 on the clock. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Using the bounce, Tatum just explodes to the hoop so quick.
And it's Carter missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Substitution.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
White, wide open, he fires. Boston, no good that time either. Bucks trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Portis. And he banks in the layup. Portis has got his first 2 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results. And hey, how about the career for a guy like Jay Crowder?
This guy has played some bully ball, and he doesn't mind playing inside. And I think guys love to have a guy who takes on that physical responsibility to be the tough guy on the team, something Jay Crowder enjoys doing himself.
Connects from 3-point range. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career 3-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Brown outside. The Celtics need to get a shot off. They get the rebound. Outside, Horford. The kick out to Brown. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Bucks trail by 7. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Outside, Dragic. To the left side wing. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points. Outside, Smart. The kick out to Brown. Now Smart. A shot by Brogdon, wide open. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brogdon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Williams.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Brown wide open. He fires for the 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown.
Substitution on the court.
Bucks trail by 8. Holiday with it. 9 points last game out. Middleton on the wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Tatum wide open, he fired. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
Headed to the floor right now.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Celtics leading by 10. Hey, Brian, you look at the Bucks' recent success. Great coaching has got to be a big part of it.
Yeah, and if you ask Coach Bud, a great Giannis Antetokounmpo is something that's a big part of it, too. So expected to win. This team is hungry to get back and compete at the highest level. The coach gets overlooked at times, but Coach Budenholzer has done a great job with this Milwaukee Bucks team.
And so he makes both from the line.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And stolen by Tatum. Right side, Griffin. The kick out to Tatum. back to Griffin. Stolen by Holiday. On the wing, Holiday. Off target from three-point range. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Holiday with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. The kick out to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Shot clock at 6. Giannis outside. 18 feet out. Uses the glass to drop it in. Giannis has got 11 points.
And if he's in the mid-range, Giannis is going to feel more and more comfortable about getting into his offensive rhythm.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. A 12-point game. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Here's Griffin. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
And here's Tatum for 3. Boston again missing. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lopez left side. Here's Holiday. And Lopez throws it down.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. So both teams making some changes here. 1:53 left to play here in the third.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now here is Horford. No points in the game yet for him.
Constant, consistent energy from Al Horford. You love to see him being active out there on the offensive glass.
Here is Carter. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Here's Crowder, following the basket by Derek White.
Old school, mid-range, Jay Crowder, that's 2.
And finished off by Horford.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
It's Crowder on the wing. Back to Carter. Shoots over White. Carter outside. Three-pointer. Crowder. The rebound by the Celtics.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
side, Horford.